want to shut you down, shut down your churches. Kate Brown, according to Oregon Live, will send out police enforcement squads to make sure that you don't have more than 6 people. If you have 7 people, you could have 30 days of jail in Oregon. Now, if you dare burn down businesses in downtown Portland, now they call that mostly peaceful protesting. A new study from acpjournals.org, the effectiveness of adding a mask recommendation to other public health measures to prevent the Chinese coronavirus. Now, we have from Joe Biden that he wants to possibly implement a national mask mandate. He wants to put forward government edicts to make sure that you're wearing a mask at all times. But a massive Danish study on mask usage found no statistically significant difference in Chinese coronavirus infection rates between mask wearers and non-mask wearers, by Sean Davis from The Federalist, who tweeted this out. Great guy. I've had him on our podcast before. In fact, according to the data, mask usage may actually increase the likelihood of infection. A randomized controlled trial that has many people that participated found that there was no correlation. In fact, the conclusion did not reduce the Chinese coronavirus infection rates among wearers. I'm reading directly from this study. With modest infection rates, and the data were compatible with lesser degrees of self-protection. And the primary funding force of this was the Salling Foundation. I could see they'll get attacked by the media very soon. How long until they try to debunk this? Now, why is it that the left has such a fascination with masks? And by the way, if you're watching or listening to this and you believe masks work, then so be it. I'm not one to try to convince you otherwise. However, I am going to contribute this study to the conversation, saying that this study now done, published today, acpjournals.org, the Annals of Eternal Medicine, Danish study, that says they don't work. In fact, they might hurt. They might weaken your immune system. They might increase the likelihood for pneumonia. And so why is it that the Democrats are putting forward so aggressively mask mandates? And it's not just Democrats. Why is it that Republican governor of Iowa, Kim Reynolds, has just put forward a mask mandate? Should she switch parties to become a Democrat? I mean, I've met Kim Reynolds. I get along nicely with her. But this is completely out of line. Kim Reynolds has come in and has said that, among other Republican governors, that they want mask mandates. Even North Dakota is thinking of doing mask mandates. And here's my biggest problem with this, is that liberty is a uniquely American idea. Liberty is hard. Liberty takes awareness. Liberty takes being alert. You cannot have a sleepy disposition and have liberty. You can't. And if you want to prevent yourself from a potential threat, then inform yourself and then take the proper precautions to then protect yourself. That's what liberty gives you the ability to do. Liberty is difficult because there will always be winners and losers when it comes to allowing liberty. People are going to make very foolish decisions. Tens of thousands of people drive improperly and get in car accidents because we allow speed limits to be 60 or 70 miles an hour, sometimes 80 miles an hour. But there's not a nationwide movement to say, let's go to 10-mile-an-hour speed limits. Why? Because we enjoy the liberty of getting places quickly. Europe is doing exactly what I would have thought they would do. Trust the civil servants, trust the bureaucrats, trust the politicians, don't question, run to your building, run to your homes, don't leave, and just wait for the check in the mail. America is different, and America should be different. We should say, okay, don't make wearing masks illegal. That would be stupid. That would be the opposite of liberty. But also don't say you must wear one. And some people say, well, Charlie, what about the people that you might infect? That's up for people who might think they might be at risk to stay at home and take responsibility for their own life if they feel as if they're being put in compromising situations. That's what liberty is all about. But instead, we have sacrificed the idea of responsibility, liberty, and being alert to this false sense of security and safety rooted in fear. Email us your questions, freedom@charliekirk.com.